And it was very funny because I remember I didn't really ask a lot of questions, I guess.
Yeah.
And for anyone who is hasn't gone through an IUI or maybe getting to one in the future, it's not as weird as you thought it would be.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But it does, when you're going into this whole new infertility world, not only is it confusing, but it doesn't seem, because everybody else around you is getting pregnant naturally, it's kind of like, wait, we have to do what?
Yeah.
In what cup?
In what cup? Exactly. Oh, sorry. And let me just go ahead and pause that out there, make sure it's on silent. So yeah, they were like, okay, and at the appointment the day before, they said everything looks good. They gave me the trigger shot. Anyway, because I think that was they had to make sure I was going to ovulate once we did the insemination. So then they handed the bag with all the instructions and the cup, and I was like, oh, we get to take it home?
Yeah.
That's because Michael, he thought we were going to have to do it all right there.
Well, we did.
So I think it maybe was
Years
office
ago,
by office,
but yeah.
or I don't know how they decide that. So, but there were strict instructions. I'll never forget to make sure that it didn't get cold.
Yeah.
So when we went the next day to have it done, I remember carrying it on my chest. I had to keep it warm. Isn't that hysterical? I don't know. I was like, well, hey, they said I can't. I was like, a heating blanket? I don't know. Or heating pad. Anyway, so we go through, we do that. It was unsuccessful first round.
Okay.
So then I remember being really feeling defeated because I was I thought this was going to be the ticket. I thought this was going to do it. And so they, kind of asked me, do you want to do it again or do you want to wait? And they also talked about how after a certain amount of times, they're if it doesn't happen in between 3 or 4 times, the likelihood of it happening this way through IUI is very, very slim.
Yeah. I was not an IUI candidate.
Okay.
Yeah, I quickly learned.
So I kind of looked at Michael and I was like, well, do we just kind of do a back-to-back to see, or do we space them out? And then I ultimately was like, I'd rather not space them out because then I'm going to be waiting in between and possibly prolonging becoming a mother.
And you were in it.
And I was in it. Yeah. So I said, let's just, round 2, here we go. So then it was November of 2021. And the way it timed out with my cycle, it was Thanksgiving Day that we were going to need to have the IUI done. And the office was closed, obviously.
Of course.
But our doctor said, I'll come in and do it.
Oh my God.
So we went to